Hey, Kristen, how's it tracking?
With Carvana Value Tracker.
What else?
Oh, it's tracking. In fact, Value Surge Alert trucks up 2.5%. Vans down 1.7.
Just as predicted.
Mm-hmm.
So, we gonna...
I don't know. Could sell, could hold.
The power to always know our car's worth.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Tracking.
Always know your car's worth with Carvana Value Tracker.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second LTE internet plan with smartphone plan savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
I think you're on mute.
Workday starting to sound the same?
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces, so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
This episode is brought to you by Tic Tac. Summer tastes like Tic Tac. Tantalize your taste buds this sunny season with citrus adventure and orange. 2 everyday flavors that bring summer in every. Tic Tac Citrus Adventure is a yummy, vibrant medley of lemon, lime, and mandarin. And Tic Tac Orange is the perfect mix of tangy and sweet. Visit us at Tic Tac USA on social to refresh your summer with Tic Tac.
What makes us exceptional is our allegiance to an idea articulated in a declaration made more than 2 centuries ago.
You know the problem with Hollywood is? They make shit. Unbelievable, unremarkable shit.
Today, we continue a never-ending journey to bridge the meaning of those words with the realities of our time. And for more than 200 years, we have. But we have always understood that when times change, so must we. That fidelity to our founding principles requires new responses to new challenges. Now, more than ever, we must do these things together.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this.
You guys think no butt is easy. It's not easy, man.
It's the easiest.
It's not easy.
I just did it.
I did it back. That's how hard it is.
That's how easy it is. No butt is the easiest thing. The hard thing to do, which is why improv is thought of in a different way than no but, and the yes and is important, is to go with whatever someone's saying, no matter how ridiculous it might be, is the craft of improv. Anyone could just say, no, I don't like what you said.
No, see, no but. No but doesn't just stop at no, it's no but. You have to have something. So if someone comes in and says something like, Russell Westbrook will never change. He's been the same guy everywhere he went. And you say, no, but...
That's such an easy thing to debunk.
To rebut?
Yeah.
It's so much easier to yes and that.
No, it's not. If you're an idiot, sure. If you watch basketball and cover it for a living, no, it's very easy to rebut. What are you talking about?
I'm saying that saying yes and is even easier in that scenario.
No, it's not. Not if you want to be correct.
See?
Exactly. This is how easy it is. I'm not even trying, and I'm no-butting you. This is insane.
I'll teach you one day the secrets of the no but.
I don't want you to. No, you won't, because I already know how to do it. Look, I just did it again.
You're not doing it right.
I am doing it right, because I keep having a rebuttal for everything you say.
No, you don't.
It's essentially a no but. Yes, I do, because I just rebutted this.
You just yes-anded.
Let's test it out, Amin.
Let's do it.
The sky is blue.
No, but sometimes at night, it looks black. I can't see shit.
Hold on, I've already figured it out, okay? I've already figured it out. He's an idiot. It doesn't know how to do this.
Who, me?
He just said, the sky is blue.
You wanted me to know but, right?
No. You unbelievable, man. Like, that's what you just did.
What did Lewis Minnock?
I mean, Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time.
You won't get me to say it. Yes, and. Yes, and, baby. Yes, and. He's underrated.
Maybe it is harder than you thought.
Yes, and he's underrated.
No, I would say it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's been the best at every single level of basketball. Michael Jordan can't say that.
Yes. And
look how easy this is. Oh, my God.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I just did it.
No, you didn't. We'll figure it out. We'll do it today.
What do you mean we'll figure it out? I've figured it out.
No, you haven't.
I'm great at the yes and. I'm great at the no but.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, and.
Yes, and I will continue to agree with points whenever I see fit.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
I forgot all about this movie.
Speaking of no butts.
Yeah.
No asses on most of this cast.
What cast?
This might be a 70-minute episode.
The cast is the Culkin family.
Did your voice just crack?
The trivia is incredible.
Have you guys seen Kit Culkin?
Yes.
First of all, a dude named Kit.
Knight Rider was Kit.
That's a new one for me.
Kit in it.
It wasn't a dude.
That's a car, but it had a male voice.
Did it?
Didn't it?
Kind of had a little bit of a...
What?
The trivia is incredible. The cast is tiny.
Super tiny.
David Morse.
All in a day's work.
I'm spoiling this now.
All in a day's work.
But I looked at him and I'm like, oh, David Morse, great actor. You know, he's in a lot of stuff.
I just call him proof of life my entire notes.
And he fucking went out for a pack of cigarettes and got shot because he thought somebody behind him was playing a joke on him. And he never came back. It's a Final Destination reference for you.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I love that Snacky's already digging in, man.
I haven't opened Instagram today.
He's just making comments. He hasn't given the memes yet, but...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said that it's hard work, but he appreciates Zach looking out for him at the 7-Elevens.
Pack of cigs. Yeah.
By the selection?
No, the danger of going to 7-Eleven.
Because Zach made a joke. You know, it's a dangerous game. He's worried about Snacky's health.
Yeah.
And so Snacky responded essentially... Smoking cigs at 7-Eleven is dangerous work, but someone has to do it. Thank you for your concerns, Zach.
Yep. An honest friend, an honest podcaster.
Snacky also has experience eating cat food for some reason.
Yeah, that one was tough. That one was tough.
What, like Charlie?
That was my exact response. And I met Charlie's wife today. How about that?
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was great. We were outside of Erewhon. She was with another woman who had a kid in a stroller. Kid was super young, like maybe 1.5, I don't know. Got excited to see him Boogie. They asked, oh, can we say hi to Boogie? So walked him over.
Oh, wow. So this is an interaction. This wasn't just I saw her.
I stood and talked to her for like 2 minutes about dogs.
Did you ever mention like, hey, by the way.
Played it cool.
Big fan?
Played it cool.
Really?
Did you know Butter?
The entire time.
Hey, can we talk to your dog? No.
No, he will attack.
No, but he'll say hi.
I heard May say no butter, and I was like, no butter? What reference is that?
Margarine.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Only if it's from another country. I can't believe it's no butter.
That was such a stupid product.
I can't believe it's not butter?
Butter as a spray. And they're like, I can't believe it's not butter. It's like, I can, you're spraying it.
CT5 product name.
But yeah, waitress was super nice. I thought about saying like, hey, by the way, I'm a big fan of the show. But then I just thought, I'm not going to do that.
No, but I'm not going to.
We're having a nice interaction about the dog. No need to do that. No, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, very nice. Very lovely interaction. Not really a story so much, but she is a repeat offender.
Means thinking.
I mean, that's her first time.
Nope.
When has she ever been in? What else has she been in?
What do you think she's been in? One educated guess.
My dreams.
This calendar year.
Silence is good.
It's great.
No, I'm okay. Well, let me think out loud. 2024. Oh, wow. It's been a hell of a year. So much has happened. What was she in? I don't know. Oh, for a Sunny reference?
Nope.
Nope. She's been in a movie, a Cinephobe movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makeup trailer.
Oh, fucking that, dude! I scrubbed that movie from my memory, man.
I'll be honest. When May said this year, I thought that was 2 years ago. I couldn't remember.
Dog, that feels like a million years ago, man.
Feels like a while, yeah.
Also, fuck, man. You should have said, "Oh, I really enjoyed your work in that piece of shit."
I did a whole podcast on Fool's Paradise.
That piece of shit. That's a no but.
What idiot made that?
It's like, hey, I love your work. Oh, from Sunny? No, But
I love your scenes in Fool's Paradise.
Your husband's passion project.
His passion project that I shit on for 2 hours.
My stupid producer fucking selected it.
Oh.
Just shit on Maze every opportunity you could get.
Yep. Talk me down to the fucking waitress. Yep. That'd be great.
I'm gonna tell you, hey,
that'd be real nice.
Oh boy, here we go. Whatever Amin says, I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna be good.
I've decided not to tell you.
72 times an episode? What do you mean?
You guys act like you don't have any verbal tics.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if I don't say I'm gonna be honest with you, assume that I'm lying.
Well,
and when he says I'm gonna be honest with you, that's when I think, oh, he's lying the most.
That's hold on.
I always assume you're lying, but when he said, I'm going to be honest with you, I think, oh, here comes a real big lie.
You know, but his preface.
Yes.
Nope.
This is perfect because
no, you're not.
On the one end of the sandwich, May says, if I say I'm gonna be honest with you, that means every time I don't say that, I'm lying. And on the other end of the sandwich, Zach can say, but when he says, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's especially lying in that moment.
The biggest lies, yes.
So what's in the sandwich? I mean, lies.
Between a couple of slices of lie bread.
Terrible. One last thing. I know we don't.
Mace visibly shook his head no. You're going to tell us?
Crown Royal, Blackberry. Thank me later.
Blackberry? Oh.
Dude.
I'm not a big Crown Royal fan, but I do like blackberry flavored things.
It is insane. I wanted to make French toast just to dip it in it and eat it like that.
Okay.
It's fucking incredible.
You know what? I'm going to yes and. I'm just going to blindly buy it. I'm not even going to try it first.
There you go.
How about that?
Oh my God.
That's what I did, by the way. Saw it, bought it.
Crown Royal had an apple, right?
I've got it right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Because their other flavors are blackberry, peach, vanilla, and salted caramel.
I just don't like the aftertaste of Crown Royal in general.
But do you like the Crown Apple?
No.
Oh, why do you have it then?
I got it from like some uninterrupted thing I did with Waz.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crown Maple?
They gave me three things. One of them has like a personalized like velvet bag.
Oh.
This is from years ago. Like I'm pre-pandemic.
And so it's still sitting there undrunk?
I've not opened it. I have 3 bottles of Crown.
You haven't even opened it?
No, I don't like Crown. Why would I do that?
It's pretty good.
But I also don't want to get rid of it because it's got the nice personalized bag, you know?
Does it say Zach Harper on it?
It does.
Oh.
It says halftime is uninterrupted. Zach Harper at Talk Hoops.
Oh, it's got your Twitter handle on there.
It's pretty cool.
Just in case.
I like that.
Yeah. This is when I was on with Waz, Van Lathan, Austin Rivers, Eric Bledsoe.
So when I was in college, there was this kid who would show up to parties with all of his weed rolling accoutrement in a Crown Royal bag, much like Amin's tools. He would bring it with him everywhere he goes.
You should keep those in a Crown Royal bag.
Too big. He needs a Crown Royal backpack.
That's true, yeah. Crown Royal duffel.
He would get all his shit out and he would collect weed from everyone at the party and he'd be like, hey, I'm going to roll a joint. Like, ooh, good for you, dude. And he'd roll a joint and then he'd smoke half of it himself before passing it after taking weed from everyone who would donate to the cause.
That's thievery.
Because he's so good at rolling this joint.
That's a tax?
That he's blessing you with it. You pay the tax to get in on his Crown Royal joint.
Insane.
That's insane to you, Zach?
Just another reason why I smoke pre-rolls. People are like, you get a better one if you roll. I don't care. I'm here to get a little high.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Is it just me, pre-rolls are like a product of the modern legalized marijuana age? Yeah.
Let me say this. Before we get deeper into this conversation, listener, not interested in clarifications. Absolutely not.
DMs are already on fire.
I am not interested in any clarifications on this subject.
Too late.
I don't give a fuck. I won't think you're smart. I don't care.
Check your DMs right now. Right now. You haven't even heard the episode. They're already in there.
Shit. It's a lot of actually.
This was pre-roll era.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happened when it was medical. I'm sure they had some, but it exploded. It got everywhere, rampant since it became legalized.
Zach, what'd you do pre-roll since you don't believe in paying the tax?
I just smoked whatever was available and I would throw in a few dollars here and there. I never bought weed. I never rolled my own joints, none of that stuff. I just like hung out with people who did it. So I just...
You were a mush.
No, I threw money in. I always threw money in.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't care learning how to do it. Doesn't interest me.
I tried.
I don't smoke enough weed to where I would need it.
Exactly. That's what I landed on. I was like, I don't smoke enough weed to need to have the skill.
I like to smoke a little bit of weed Every once in a while I get a little too high, but for the most part, I'm just here for a nice, even high.
Like that Wu-Tang concert in Iowa or where the fuck you were?
That was a brownie. That was not my fault.
Okay.
I didn't make it. I just ate it, and I ate what I was told to eat, and it was fucked up. And then I got very high in Vegas this year on accident. Very high.
How on accident?
I mean, accident or stupidity. I took a gummy. I smoked a little weed. Didn't feel anything. Took a half another gummy. And then we got to that Summer League party. And like, as we were walking into, where was it, the Venetian or whatever?
Yeah.
As we were walking in, it hit me hard.
Yeah.
To where I almost didn't go in.
Clearly not an accident.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see how that.
I didn't mean to get that high.
You were, I thought you were quiet.
Dude, I was. There were times where I'm like, I haven't talked in a while.
Lays, he was sitting in like a receding couch area.
Yeah.
And he just silent. And I thought it was something I did. I was like, oh shit, I guess that.
No. And then at one point, you know what's weird? I've done so much radio with Tim Legler over the years, but we've never actually met in person.
Oh, for real?
So we've talked a bunch, we've texted a bunch, whatever.
Yeah.
And at the end of the party, as we're all leaving, I was like, I gotta go say hi to him. I've just been looking at him. I haven't said anything because I was too fucking high, man. And finally went over, super awkwardly, like interrupted a conversation, introduced myself. And then he was great. He was great about it, but
He's always great.
He's the best, yeah. But there was no smooth transition into, I just basically bursted into his conversation he was already having with somebody else.
The story is hilarious in and of itself, but then you add on to that Zach is very high.
Crazy. Ask Lauren Sokol.
Oh, Lauren Sokol was there. Okay. Oh, man. I'm texting her right now.
It would just hit me, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm way too high. Like, I said it probably 1,000 times to her that night.
That was like me in Denver. I told that story, right?
Yeah.
I was with Dominique Collins. Dominique Collins and Mo Dakil. Well, I was hitting Mo. Well, first of all, it started with, where are you guys? Because me and Dominique got to the bar, and the guy whose name I'm not going to say that I don't like was there. I told Dominique, yo, you just talk to him. I'm going to be over here because I just can't be here. But the bar was so empty. I was like, where is everybody? I need more people so that I can blend in.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting Mo like crazy. Mo, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Like, we're right around the corner. And he walks in, it's him, fucking McMahon, and Vinny Goodwill, and one more for a second, but it was like the asshole murderers row, the 27 Yankees of assholes.
The worst people to take care of you in that situation.
Absolutely. And I was like, oh shit, I cannot let them know I'm high because I'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
So I told Bo, you got to get me out of here. I'm really high. You got to cause a diversion.
Like an extraction?
I literally used the words, you have to cause a diversion. He said, what? I said, I'm very high. I need you to cause a diversion so I can exit and no one will notice.
He pointed to the other side of the bar and go, look, 9/11. And just
the Iceman cometh.
On the topic of problematic things.
Oh, here we go.
Dog, I've been wanting to tell you guys this story for like 4 days now, 5 days.
Oh, boy.
I couldn't do it the other day, obviously, because we're live doing the Rewatchingtons, which, by the way, if you're listening to this, why have you not checked out a Rewatchington?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Check out the old ones. Watch the movies.
Check out the next one. Watch it along with us. You're like, I'm never going to watch Future Sport. Well, if you were there months ago or whenever it was when we did that, you could have watched it for the first time with us. A lot of times, especially these movies that people are finding to be hard to find, or they just don't feel like renting stuff, they've listened to episodes and they kind of think it's funny, but they don't quite get it, right? If you do a Rewatchington, you're right in there like swimwear. So, Zach, how do you get to watch a Rewatchington though?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It's weird you don't know the answer to this. You go to patreon.com/countthedings, you subscribe, and guess what? Yeah. You have access to all of the future Rewatchington events. There you go. But that's not all.
There's more?
You can watch the old ones. It's like you're watching along with us.
I watched a clip from Anaconda, the one where we discovered that Mateo is very proudly holding the snake. I watched that clip and I was like, oh my God, what a great episode that was.
That was a great episode, a great Rewatchington.
A great Rewatchington. Like not a great, Anaconda was a great episode, but the Rewatchington was a great episode as well. Yeah. And you can relive that if you are a Patreon. So.
And by the way, in those Rewatchingtons, when you're doing the live ones, when you sign up now, you get the future ones, right? You can participate in the chat. Call your chat name out. We'll call your comment out. Like, it's great, man. We have a lot of interactions, a lot of fun.
Yep. It is fun. It is fun. And it's great.
We have a holiday special for Patreon. Subscribe today. You get it at full price.
All right, you didn't need to do that.
It won't go up. No, I mean, it might be double price.
Although I've seen that that's what a lot of retailers do. They raise the price like in the weeks leading up to Black Friday.
We won't do that.
And then on Black Friday, they drop it, but they're basically just giving it to you at the same old price as you got it earlier.
Not us.
I witnessed this firsthand. I bought a new TV.
What'd we get?
On Amazon. The price was one thing. I did it before Black Friday. When Black Friday rolled around, I checked. It was priced like $300 more expensive.
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it.
Supply demand.
But not us.
No.
Not us.
Full price all year round.
Our supply is always the same. So even when the demand goes up, 33% new listeners, by the way, according to the Spotify Wrapped. How about that?
34%. Don't shortchange us.
Oh, there I am. What's getting better as I speak? Wow.
How many tangents are you going to have before you get back to the thing that you were going to tell us, but you couldn't tell us?
Don't worry. It's going to be like 9 minutes to get through this movie, so we're good. Yeah.
All this is going into a Patreon bucket anyway.
I was going to tell you, but I couldn't tell you. So let me tell you about why I couldn't tell you on the platform I couldn't tell you on.
So I'm with my kids. It's Thanksgiving weekend or whatever. And I'm kind of like, I'm messing around on my phone. I got like basketball on or whatever. And they're like, let's play Mad Libs.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you play Mad Libs? Like, oh, well, I've got the Mad Lib book. I'm like, oh, okay. And if you ever played Mad Libs.
20 CB. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Very 20 CB.
Between this and Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh, man. This is a classic.
Your offspring is really living in the 20 CB.
Wait till they discover the offspring.
That's true.
Ooh, maybe that's next. So if you don't know what Mad Libs are, it's like a story that's written out and there's a bunch of blanks. And then under the blank, it'll tell you what kind of word to fill it in. Is it a name? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Is it an event? Right? And so they're taking turns or whatever. And then they got to me and, like, an event. And I absentmindedly, I forgot where I was.
I know where this is going. Of course.
I forgot where I was.
You said.
I forgot who my audience was.
2 numbers.
2 numbers.
Holy shit.
I mean, like, I just picked a date. I tried to CT5 lie my way out of it.
Let's Google this date and see.
So we finished the Mad Lib. All right, Dad, it's your turn now to do the one that fills it out and then reads it out. And so I get it and I'm like, okay, I need an adjective. I need a verb. I need a name event. And one of the twins, without hesitation, blurts out the Holocaust.
So this is the extended cold open behind the paywall.
I was like, absolutely not.
But also, good job.
But inside, I was like, wow.
And I mean, threw the paternity test into the trash.
Yeah. Like, we've never talked about anything like this before. That my child knew.
So you're saying you denied?
Question.
Bringing that up?
What's your question, Zach?
Question. You're obsessed with Schindler's List?
Question.
Great movie.
Do you think maybe you mutter about Schindler's List in your sleep and like your kids maybe heard that?
No.
Okay.
I never dreamed about Schindler's List.
Maybe. You dream of doing it on this podcast for some reason.
Dude.
Wouldn't be a good episode. Wouldn't be a good episode. No. I know where you're going. I know where you're going with this. No. We're going to do the intro, okay? We can do that another time.
Well, hold on.
There's more.
Before Amin sidetracked us with all this stuff, guys, guess what came back into my life today?
What?
The U.S. Geological Survey.
What?
How?
Put this town on alert.
Oh.
There's an earthquake off the coast of Humboldt County.
A 7.7.
Uh-huh.
And so my phone went crazy and I got a tsunami warning.
No way. Did you get it
They've got tsunami warnings up there, yeah.
Or warmings.
Warmings. Well, global warming.
And then 45 minutes later, Harry Dalton said, we're canceling it. We're canceling the tsunami warning.
Oh.
That means it's going to happen.
Hold on. No. Harry Dalton canceled it. And guess what happened after that? The entire town, the economy tanked.
Everybody had already evacuated. We bankrupted San Francisco, actually.
San Francisco's done. Yeah.
We're fucked.
That's why they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's a hilarious graphic. I'll send it to you guys in the chat.
Dante's Wave.
But this tsunami warning canceled graphic. Repeat, no tsunami is expected. Forget about it.
They got to do the ESPN breaking news.
I know. They need to hire Woj's graphics guy.
What is this graphic?
Is
that
so
the building
bad.
split and the street split?
No way. Come on.
I guess, yeah.
Come on.
What?
What?
What are we doing here?
They've been using the same graphics package since 1989 earthquake.
It looks like a lightning bolt.
What's the Chicago fire of like 1912 or whatever? Like that's what that is, 1908.
That's a 4-window house getting supercharged is what it is.
Yeah, exactly, because you could say...
And Target sponsored it for some reason.
Yeah, you know what this is?
What's that?
This is Amin's house when they play Mad Libs. It's getting supercharged. And to get that joke, you've got to subscribe to the Patreon to get the cold open.
You are not sending me to the corner.
This movie really made me want to do Seagal Year. I know we've been like, quote unquote, joking about it, but I kind of want to do it in succession, you know?
To see the progression?
To see him get fatter.
Have you ever seen those TikTok videos where it's like time moves by so slowly and it's like year by year?
And it's just Jason Bateman every year of his career.
Yeah.
And it's Bartle being accepted, watching the school pass around him and accelerated motion.
Absolutely. That's what I want with Seagal. I want to see how he becomes someone who's good in a fighting scene, because this is his first movie, right?
Third.
First major movie?
That's in my first note. This is not his first movie. Oh, my God.
Oof. All right, so we got to go back. We got to go back.
First of all, I don't want to do Seagal Year, and I have the next pick, so I hate to break that to you guys.
Why not?
But if we were to do all of the Seagal movies, I think doing them in order of progression and watching him slowly change would not be as fun
as like jumping around,
because your eyes would adjust, right? It's like when something passes over time, you don't notice it.
Yeah. All right, Zach, I'm going to have a different first note because Zach fucked it up.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll give it to you right now. My old first note, but I'll come up with the new first note right here in a second. Okay, so it goes like this, Zach. This is from the trailer. In Above the Law, he got tough. In Hard to Kill, he got even. Now, the man with the short fuse is marked for death. Third movie.
So I'm pretty sure that's an alternate tagline.
Oh, for real?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Is the man with the short fuse a Seagal nickname?
Yes. Like at that point, he's played law enforcement people who are like play, again, above the law. Like they, right? They play by their own rules.
And he was hard to kill. And then he was marked for death.
He had a long fuse in this movie.
And then he was out for justice.
Is there, like, you might be able to tell a whole story.
Then he was under siege.
Dude.
I'm telling it.
It's a whole story you can tell.
He was under siege, and then he was on deadly ground. And then he was under siege again in dark territory. Then he had to make an executive decision to become the Glimmer Man. That's his career right there. That's the first 10 years of his career right there. That's a story. No one else does this. Maybe Van Damme.
It could go in any order, though, and it doesn't have any evolution in the titles.
Maze, you're not understanding. Maze, let me do this again, okay? Because you're not understanding. So when he started out, he was above the law, right?
Right.
And they figured out he's hard to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's above the law.
Yeah, but he was still marked for death.
Okay.
Yeah. And once that happened, now he was out for justice.
Oh.
He's just out for justice. He's like, I need justice. I'm out for it. Like, I got to go get it.
Shortly after he went out for justice, that was the end of it, right?
Amin, after he was out for justice, he was under siege. So he was out and now he's under. He's above, he's marked, right? Like all these things, like it's telling a story. So once he was under siege, he found himself on deadly ground.
Oh my God, well, how did he get out of it?
Well, here's the thing. He was under siege again in dark territory. So the first time he's just under siege. This time he's under siege in dark territory.
When you're underground, it is kind of dark. There is no sunshine. So
that's true. Yeah.
So he sunk and then he got under siege again, but this time in the dark spot.
Then he had to make an executive decision on like what's next. And then after that, his decision was, I'm going to become the Glimmerman. Then he was on an episode of Roseanne.
Patience, Grasshopper.
Amin sent me an Instagram reel of these Japanese guys saying that it's not racist to say something in a Japanese accent to a Japanese person, right? Like it's this whole long thing that's actually respectful. It helps them understand the English and blah, 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 whatever. And he has a friend and he says it to him like in a more Americanized accent and in a more Japanese style accent. And the guy's like, the friend's like, Japanese accent. Like that helps me, whatever.
Yeah.
So Mead says this to me. I watch it. I watch the whole thing. And I just responded, Maze and I aren't Japanese.
I mean, that's not what I was sending it to you. I thought it was a very interesting video. That's what I was sending it to you.
No, it's because most of his algorithm now has become Asian hate. And he sends it to me.
That is absolutely not Asian hate. I don't get Asian hate in my algorithm. My algorithm, actually, I can show you my Explore page.
It was hate.
I do not want to see that.
Now, I know this isn't going to support my defense here.
Here we go.
But I feel the need to share this. I saw an AI-generated video. I watched the whole thing, and it was fascinating, of what life was like in Hiroshima right before the A-bomb dropped. And it's a very well-done AI video. It looks real, like these people walking down the street in the marketplace. Some people wearing traditional clothes. Some people commuting to work with suit and tie. Kids are playing and stuff. And then...
What do you mean traditional clothes?
Oh, you like kimonos and shit like that. Yeah, so...
Kimonos and shit like that.
So then we get like a shot of the plane, like 30,000 feet up, going through the clouds, and it opens the thing. And boy, let me tell you something, man. That bomb was huge. That wasn't no little ass. That wasn't no little missile. That sucker was amazing. And so they drop it, and they do the little sound effect of the slide whistle. And like this incredible mushroom cloud and destruction. And then next thing you know, they're showing like a geisha girl walking through the streets and her makeup is all fucked up and she's all weary because like, what happened? Kind of like that. Like, how could it happen? Which I didn't know happened. I thought like everyone got incinerated, but...
Oh, but if AI said it.
Well, here's the thing. I said, well, let me show me what else you guys have done. They did Pearl Harbor. And so they show Pearl Harbor, the little kids in the playground, like it's Hawaii and shit, and like and everyone's having a good time. They're sailors playing cards and having a good time. And next thing you know, they show the little fighter.
Why are you doing the plane? Why are you putting your arms out like you're a plane?
That's what I'm saying. That's what they show you. The planes going with the little propellers and stuff. And then the guy just like takes a 90-degree turn downward, like dive bombing and guys with the gunners and shit. Like,
Maze,
it was fascinating.
Absolutely do not put any of that into the cold open.
I'm just saying, sometimes my algorithm provides some stuff that's pretty neat. It's like the time with the submersible and those guys that died trying to look for the Titanic. And I was like, well, how did it happen? And people just kept telling me, like, no, but what does that look like? And then someone did an AI thing. I was like, oh, that's what it looks like. It's educational.
Are you thinking that AI is just when someone like does a computer-generated thing?
No.
Like almost like a blueprint type of thing? Okay, so they actually showed people dying in the submersible.
They showed basically what an implosion looks like.
Did they have one of the United Health CEO?
Well, no, we have the actual video of that.
Oh.
Okay. It's spaghetti lasagna.
Sometimes a bit comes back and it really tickles me.
It's nice, man. It's fun. I like to dust the old ones off.
I thought the internet was fucking with us.
When you saw the guy's name was...
When they released his name.
Luigi Mangione.
Mangione? Yeah. I immediately sent it to you guys.
No, I saw... That's how I found out.
That's how you found out? I'm your newsbreaker?
I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I looked it up like, oh, shit.
Mace was silent that entire open.
I was talking about we should ping pong back and forth.
Oh.
Do a new Steven Seagal movie, do an old Steven Seagal movie. You guys cut me off. And then Amin started talking about AI Hiroshima. I had nothing to add.
I should put that in the intro. I like that idea.
Oh, my God.
Of the going back and forth.
Oh, good clarification.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
I'd like an apology from the two of you.
For
shitting on one of the greatest professions we've ever had, saying this isn't a real job, this doesn't exist. When a couple days ago, yesterday? 2 days ago, whenever it was, I met a safe repairman.
Okay. I will not apologize. I hate when you say that I should apologize.
You should.
I never said that it shouldn't exist. I said that it's not a lucrative industry that you could be buying houses with.
I don't know. I saw him do a certain amount of work for a certain time, and I know what he got paid.
What did he get paid?
$250.
$250.
For like not a lot of time in there.
Sure.
How much time?
How many of those do you think he gets a day?
Less than a half hour.
$500 an hour, basically, is the going rate for a safe repairman.
I mean, he was there about a half hour.
What was the problem with the safe?
Needed to crack it open. Couldn't remember the combination.
So basically, he's a locksmith.
Combination.
No.
Then he fixed it after.
This is what clued me in. Because whatever, I like show up at a friend's house, whatever, safe's being broken into, I guess. It's the best way to describe it.
Honestly, though.
By a professional. He cracks it open, then says, okay, get the contents out of everything, then says, okay, do you want me to like put this back together, repair it? I said, oh, you repair this? He goes, yeah, most of the time you end up cracking the safe and then you repair it for the person.
Maze?
Brilliant business.
But hold on, also, have you honed in on a key clue here?
What, most of the time?
Sounds like if I ask this guy what his profession is, he won't say I'm a safe repairman.
What will he say?
I'm a breaker and enterer?
No.
Safe cracker?
Oh.
No?
Not to change topics, but this movie's surprisingly on the bingo meter.
Oh.
Surprisingly?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no, time out. Full disclosure. Not that movie. I never seen this movie before in my life. I've heard of it a million times. It's my first time seeing it.
Okay. It is very white.
And so I was not prepared. I was like, well, maybe that's just one that they want to color in. And like, no.
When it opened up with South Boston, it didn't tip you off. We might have an oat meter happening.
Touche.
It's 1999 and set in South Boston. You're like, oh, I bet this will be wholesome. I bet this will be PC.
It still is no Street Kings.
Sure.
I agree.
It's not.
Only because it cooled off. And only because one element of one character's lifestyle was very minimally explored.
Yeah.
And also, Street Kings gave us kind of like advanced opes. It's not just regular slurs.
Well, sure. It had extra 15 years, right? Or when did Street Kings come out? 2000? Oh, no, it was like 2009, 2011?
2009, yeah. So 20 years.
2009. All right, so an extra 10 years.
Oh, 10 years, yeah.
Extra decade of accumulating how to offend people.
Yeah.
That's like 650 years in terms of like battle.
Oh.
Like if you adjust for inflation?
Would you say like, I don't know, like the Street Kings equivalent of the slide tackle would be apostrophe or what?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No one's prepared for apostrophe. We weren't. Fuck!
He slid tackled us.
Yeah. That's how you would say that. He slid tackled us.
It's a good old slid tackle.
Oh, yeah, he slid tackled him.
Which part is past tense? Is it the sliding or the tackling?
Tackled. The tackling.
The sliding is constant.
So he slide tackled us. He slid tackled us.
Yeah, it's past tense. He slid.
No, not the whole. No, the tackle part.
Just the tackling part.
It should always be a slid tackle because the slid comes after the tackle.
He's still sliding.
The slid doesn't come after the tackle. You
First
slid and then you tackled.
Got a slid.
Some say he's still sliding right now.
Oh, but I don't know. Felt like he's a dead thing. Fuck.
Oh, man. But yeah, Zach, I don't know if he's a safe repairman.
He is.
Did you ask him follow-up questions?
I asked him as much as I could.
Is he a homeowner?
That was my first question.
It's Los Angeles. Of course not.
So that's why.
Okay.
A safe repairman in the Midwest definitely be owning his own home.
Or Boston. Boston's cheap as fuck. Anyone can buy a house in Boston.
Is he seeing anyone?
Well, he wouldn't tell me certain things. The only family information I got is that he's Israeli and he was there on October 7th.
Yep.
Supercharge that.
That's the only information you got.
Because he was mostly having this conversation with my friend. But when I heard that part, like, oh, so like, you're from Israel? Yeah, from Israel, grew up, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
What do he sound like? Do the voice.
Nope. Not a chance.
Did he sound like Zohan?
I can't remember what. Actually, not that far.
How hospitable were you? Did you offer him some fizzy bubbly?
There was no fizzy bubbly to be had there, unfortunately.
How about hummus?
About what?
Hummus.
Hummus. Sapien? I don't remember what was asked, but when he said, yes, I was there.
Did you reveal it Cobra formula style? Did he say, yes, I was there? And you were like, where?
No. I'm kind of off to the side. I'm not like really in this conversation. And I let one out.
Slipped the nope out there.
So yeah, apologies accepted.
Good for you hanging out with people with safes. Really covered up in this world.
I mean, look, it's not a big safe. It's a small safe, but had to happen. If you can't remember the combo, got to crack it, then you got to repair it.
Seems inconvenient.
So, Zach, what you're saying is that both Maze and I are wrong.
Wrong.
We got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I think my new favorite thing in Cinephobe is we pick the daisy chain, we watch the movie, and then we find another daisy chain in the movie. New favorite thing.
Yeah.
Oh, like you change your mind on what the daisy chain is?
Not even changing your mind, just finding another dumb connection between two movies that if you held them up next to each other, even with having seen two movies before, I bet you wouldn't think of the connection between those two.
Now I'm curious as to what your new daisy chain is.
I mean, do you want me to spoil it now? It's no problem.
Throw it in the cold open.
Yeah, why not?
A guy about to retire writing a resignation letter.
That's a good point, man. That's an excellent point.
It's a direct connection between main characters.
I didn't think about that.
Wait a second.
The Rock is about to retire.
No, he's right. He hands him the letter.
He's not retiring.
Yes, he is.
He hands him a fucking resignation letter at the beginning of the movie.
That's different than retiring. Retiring is I'm not going to work anymore. Resignation is I don't want to do this shit anymore.
Okay, Mr. Technical. Then a resignation letter, daisy chain.
I don't think Gerard Butler at 39 years old was retiring.
He is not no 39 years.
Well, whatever he's supposed to be.
What are you doing there?
I'm not a scientist.
Oh my God.
What, you don't think he could support his family off of Secret Service salary for however many years he's been doing it? I don't know how long ago the first movie was.
They've got to have a good pension. Well, I mean, it's still the same president, so it can't be that far.
And President Dent says, I haven't driven a car in 6 years. I'm the president.
Yeah.
So that means he's at least been doing it. So
it's in the trivia.
We can all agree he's a terrible actor.
Who? Harvey Dent?
The president.
No, man.
Thomas Jane?
He's a terrible actor.
You're not going to...
Guy Pearce?
You're not...
He's awful.
Val Kilmer?
He's been good in literally one movie. Thank You for Smoking. That's it.
He was good in The Dark Knight. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
You don't think he was a good Harvey Dent?
He hates that movie.
Dude.
No, you can hate that movie and recognize he did a good job.
No. He's part of the reason it's so bad.
Wow.
He's part of the reason it's bad.
I can't follow you down this path.
Heath Ledger's amazing. Heath Ledger's doing a Tom Waits impression, but he's amazing.
Who's Tom Waits?
Who's Tom Waits? Boy.
Two huge Americas.
No, because he's got a certain amount of musical knowledge. This should not be a two Americas thing.
I don't know who Tom Waits is.
He does have a certain amount of musical knowledge. That's right.
That's true. Okay, yeah, you're right.
He has knowledge of music in one America.
When's the last time you watched The Dark Knight?
A couple of months ago, I watched the whole trilogy with my kids.
Okay. He can't deliver lines. He delivers lines just like he does in this movie.
Come on, man. I don't think you're giving him...
He's so bad. He's so bad.
You're not giving him a fair shake.
I've given him 1,000 fair shakes. I've been shaking him left and right.
Oh, up and down.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Like Christian Bale's good in it. Like they're good performances. There are not many bad performances. It's a poorly edited movie, but Aaron Eckhart is terrible. He's terrible as Harvey Dent. He's terrible as Two-Face. Like he's so bad. He's so bad.
I think he's good. I like him.
He should have won a Razzie.
No way. Come on, man.
For The Dark Knight.
Who won it that year? Who won Best Supporting Actor?
Look it up.
Razzie. What was it, 2008?
2008. Look it up.
I'm telling you.
Normally, if you have a good movie, it doesn't get nominated.
Bad performance in a good movie.
Eddie Murphy as Norbit was Worst Actor. Nick Cage got nominated for 3 movies for Worst Actor.
Which ones? Which movies?
All 3 Cinephobe movies.
Oh, really?
Ghost Rider.
File.
National Treasure 2.
Oh, come on.
And Next.
No, okay. Come on.
Worst Supporting Actor, also Eddie Murphy and Norbit.
Yep. He did.
Yeah, okay. You know what? All right. He should have been nominated at least then. I can't say.
Which role? Wait, which role in Norbit, though?
Good question.
God.
Recipe Chef.
Mr. Wong.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That's a no. And by the way,
that's a tough one.
This movie has some certain, like, very blatant opes that made me think it was made in 2008. But it's not.
It's not. It's very recent. It's too recent to have that.
The opes in this movie reminded me of The Internet Cafe and Jack Reacher. Like, when was this written?
Kind of, sure.
Yeah.
I think also because of the first movie, they probably rolled over a lot of the same shit, but I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it. Worst Supporting Actor nominees, Orlando Bloom, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Kevin James, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Rob Schneider, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and then John Voight in Bratz, National Treasure 2, September Dawn, and Transformers.
They just don't like John Voight.
He was in Bratz?
I didn't even know there was a movie.
Worst Supporting Actress, Eddie Murphy and Norbit.
Yeah, there it is.
No, he's getting hammered, man. He's getting hammered.
And Lindsay Lohan won for I Know Who Killed Me. So yeah, not enough room for The Dark Knight there.
No, John Voight should not have been nominated for all those. He can't have been that bad in all of them.
For Bratz?
When Maze said Bratz, I thought he meant Baps. And I was like, that was not 2008. That's crazy. Why are they nominated then?
Oh, my Lord.
Can you imagine John Voight and Baps?
With the hair and the nails? Because that's how when you said that, it's not like, oh, and he's the stuffy white man in the movie. Nope.
No.
He's one of them.
You got to fit in.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
By the way, a recent CT5 that we did, and by recent, I mean months and months ago, was CT5 Cinephobe crossovers. And Zach, you said it, this might be our best CT5 ever.
Yeah.
But also, I think it might be our best fan submissions ever.
Yeah. I was thinking we should do a review of the fan ones at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. I just want to present to you guys this one, which I think this might be my favorite one of all. Tango and Cash, courtesy of CJ on the Cinephobe Reddit.
3J.
He said, Tango and Cash, but replace them with Action Jackson and Hurricane Smith. Jack Palance and Big Face don't stand a chance against two Carl Weathers. And then that bearded guy, 82, said, Action Jackson, Hurricane Smith. They take action by taking all my drugs. Then they blow out again like a hurricane. I was like, it's pretty good.
No, that part wasn't good, but the other part was good.
He didn't do it well, but I get what he was trying to get to, the Jack Palance thing.
We had some great submissions. We also had some where I thought, you guys don't know what a Cinephobe movie is.
We had a lot of those.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, there was a lot of submissions. There's a lot of crossovers recommended.
Young Frank Dukes in The Dark Knight Rises instead of Bane. I'm like, no, that's...
Yeah, it's like, okay, but like that's not a Cinephobe movie.
Well, now hold on.
Maze likes that one.
You have been born in the darkness. You were adopted in the darkness.
You just sound like you have a speech impediment.
Huh?
I just want to hear him say punching bag to Batman.
I will make you my punching bag.
A punching bag.
Punching bat.
Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it's the chilling sound of your doom.
Folks, we all need furniture, right? You're not standing in the middle of a living room or a bedroom right now. You need furniture. You need a couch, you need a chair, you need a coffee table, end table, dining room table, side tables, all kinds of stuff. You know what furniture is? Well, do you know what dupe.com is? Oh my God, dupe.com. So I actually knew about this before they were a sponsor. Dupe.com is fantastic because I have a couple friends who are interior designers and they use dupe.com all the time because whether you're a professional or you're someone who's just looking to get a good deal on some furniture, all right, I found this thing online, but my goodness, that's expensive. That's a ridiculous price. I'm not doing that. Throw that into Dupe, and then you find the alternative for a much better price. You find really good prices on hundreds of options, thousands of options, I might say. Dupe.com isn't just about furniture either. It works for fashion, shoes, jewelry, a lot more. If you buy furniture for work, chances are you already know about it. But did you know they offer special trade programs just for professionals like interior designers, like my friends, real estate agents, and more? Not only do you get the best prices by buying directly from manufacturers, but Dupe.com also offers 10% commission on purchases made through your account. Dupe.com really is so easy to use. Just type dupe.com / before any product URL in your browser. Boom. It instantly finds you less expensive alternatives. They even have an app and a browser extension you can download. No account required, no sign up required, completely free to use. Stop wasting money on brand names and start saving with dupe.com today.
Hello, listener. It's producer Maze here to talk to you about Quince Cookware. Now, if you're like me, you spend a lot of time in the kitchen. And whether it's whipping up a quick breakfast or trying to master that dinner recipe, quality cookware is a crucial part of the cooking experience. And let me tell you, this stainless steel 3-quart sauté pan from Quince is my new favorite pan. It controls the heat so evenly, and it's super easy to clean. Quince has everything you need to upgrade your kitchen. From stainless steel and nonstick frying pans to chef-quality knives to sophisticated flatware and European linen napkin sets for your table. And the best part? Like their clothing, Quince's cookware is half the cost of similar premium brands. By partnering with top artisans, Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes the savings on to us. And they only work with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I love my Quince sauté pan so much, I'm looking up new recipes to cook with it. So from quick dinners to slow simmers, Quince has the cookware to make it all better. Go to quince.com/dings for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/dings, DINGS to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/dings.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Get into your body's vitals with the Vitals app on Apple Watch.
I wanna get into my body and then my skin do the talking. I wanna feel like I'm myself again.
The Vitals app tracks key overnight metrics so you can spot changes in your health before you feel them. The Vitals app on Apple Watch. iPhone XS or later required. The Vitals app is for wellness purposes only and not for medical use.
I've found that, you know me, I'm all Nick Cage all the time, right? That's my favorite actor. I have a healthy obsession for Nick Cage. I've enjoyed countless movies of Nick Cage in the Cinephobe universe. I'm not saying I like him better, but I think I like doing Seagal movies more than I like doing Nick Cage movies.
People who are great at taking pictures are called photogenic.
Yeah.
Seagal's a very cinephobegenic option.
Yeah.
His movies, his characters, his acting, all of it, just perfect for cinephobe.
Because I think for a while we were like, oh, Wesley Snipes, oh, Sylvester Stallone, oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, these are the people that kind of fit a cinephobe type, right?
Yeah.
Travolta. I think it's Seagal.
Yeah, I know this isn't CT5, but if you had to CT5, what kind of a deal? What person gives you the most cinephobe-tastic movies?
Number one would be Young Frank Dukes. Number two would be Steven Seagal.
Well, you guys put him on the original episode art and then didn't pick one of his movies for 200 years.
Called a slow tease.
Was he on the original art?
Yes, he had a big-ass face on the original art.
So Amy Schumer was on there.
Yeah, we still haven't done Amy Schumer. Maybe she's the best cinephobe actress.
I promise she's not.
Haven't given her a fair shake, Zach.
Haven't given it a fair shake.
You're the one that doesn't want to shake her.
Nope. Nope, that's not a woohoo.
I'm wondering, because we did a CT5 earlier that has a new set of drops from Maze.
The CT5 came out already, Zach.
Yeah.
You don't have to be coy about it.
My question was going to be, is it going to be weird if this is still hilarious to you guys?
Not yet.
It's never going to stop being hilarious, but the fact that...
How come you coach him, but not me?
Months ago, we had that CT5 come out where Maze had introduced the stuff. We're hammering it hard, but we're going to hammer it hard, I think, again in this episode.
Not yet.
And it's going to feel, I don't know. Oh, we are.
The softer one.
That's the deal we all made.
If you expect me to be punching bad, you can't forget about our deal.
All deal.
I'm coming back around on the less aggressive not yet.
Really?
Play it.
Not yet.
It's like, not yet.
It's almost a sigh, right?
Yeah, not yet.
It is very calm.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Almost too calm. The calm of a,
No, I don't.
Oh.
Zach, early on the radio.
I didn't do shit.
Yes, you did. Were you talking about
what?
Joe Mazzulla?
Oh.
And the way he talks.
Come on, man. He's such a fraud of a personality.
He has a specific speaking style. That's what I'm saying.
He talks, when he's lying, he talks really fast. You're the one that said he talks like a...
What did I say? I didn't say that.
I said it's the pattern of a liar. You said, no, it's the pattern of something else. You just foisted your own accusation onto me from months ago.
You went with it, though.
I had to think about it for a little bit. I didn't think about
You
it.
accepted it wholeheartedly.
I'd accept it like I had to accept your Michael Douglas pick and CT5 Shapeshifter.
It's a great pick.
Apparently, I just have to accept that.
Yeah, you just got to take it.
Oh.
Cool party.
Why is it showing me a fish on this WeTransfer thing? And there's an old man painting.
The graphics there are always fucking weird as shit. I don't know what's going on over there.
It's like going to karaoke at like a private room where they play those weird videos.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
I thought you were going a completely different direction, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's like going to karaoke in a private room and then a random Scotsman in a suit comes in.
God. You know how insufferable you have to be? Give me a hate of fucking Scotsman.
Yeah. There's a reason why he's here. They kicked him out of Scotland.
They got his ass right out there. You know what? You should go to America.
Hey, I got a question off topic. How do you know
haven't started
when you piss a lot that it's because of you drink a lot of water versus other reasons?
What other reasons?
Like
a UTI?
Prostate
issues or whatever.
I would assume the color of the urine.
The color's clear.
Then I would assume it's a water thing.
It's a water thing. Okay.
I would assume, but I don't have a prostate problem, so I don't know what that changes.
Yeah. I know there are a lot of symptoms.
Can you get Pierre to check it out?
Well, he gets excited. He forgets. He loses track of what we're doing.
When you said it's clear, all I could think of is his conscience is clear. His mind is fading.
Yeah. CT5 taglines.
File. Maze, how didn't you like that movie?
I still don't like Liam Neeson.
What? You don't like Liam Neeson?
The older he gets, the more washed up he gets. I like the Taken movies.
Just wait till we do The Marksman.
Zach, it's not Maze's disability. It's his attitude. That's why.
Come on, man. Did you phobe Ice Road?
Yes.
Why? Gertie.
Gertie formula? What was Gertie formula? I just remember we said it, but I don't remember.
I don't think we could really say it.
I think there's just a person on Instagram or in the Discord named Gertie Formula.
Oh, called Gertie Formula. Okay. I thought we came up with it.
Yeah.
I think that's where that came. I don't know if we had a Gertie Formula.
Again, we've talked about this before. One of my biggest... No, that was today.
Yep.
Your memory is fading, huh?
It was 2 minutes ago. What are you talking about?
Not yet.
2 more minutes we prostate.
The thing that I regret more than anything, Cinephobe-wise, is that the movie Unknown.
Oh.
You know that movie, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't qualify.
I would say Nonstop as well. Nonstop.
Nonstop is a good one. Unknown is the perfect Cinephobe movie.
Nonstop's kind of a 9/11 movie.
Is it a 9/11? I thought it was just like there's a hijacker, but it's not 9/11, is it?
Isn't it?
Welcome to the private chat. This is, absolutely a fucking 9/11 movie. What are you talking about?
How about that screenshot I sent you guys of my cousin in Egypt? He's like, bye, Egypt. He took it outside of a convenience store in Egypt that looks like 7-Eleven.
It's the same lettering. Yeah.
Same lettering, same kind of color scheme. But that first number ain't a 7.
Nope.
It's not an 8.
It's not a 10.
It's not a 10 either.
Not an 11.
Nope. Well, I wish it was. 11. That'd be my store. So, that's my convenience store.
They'd only sell crystals and scented candles and
vibes. We sell good vibes.
And good. How much would you charge for good vibes?
Can't put a price. It's whatever you deem it to be.
Well, then how do you sell it?
You're going out of business
You
quickly.
just said some Taffer shit that doesn't, this is like... Yo, I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue on this trip. Any downtime or anytime I'm riding in this hotel room.
Pluto TV?
This TV has got like all these apps. You just have to sign in yourself.
Okay.
But this hotel like has everything. I've signed into my Paramount Plus. Yeah. I literally went to the Times building yesterday to write all afternoon because I was getting too distracted by Bar Rescue. I couldn't help myself.
Is the TV right above your head right now?
It's right there. I have it paused on an episode.
Exactly what I imagined. Zach is typing and then he just... stares up at Tapper.
And here's the thing. This is the type where it doesn't go to sleep. It doesn't like auto shut off.
No.
It will just keep going all night. If I fall asleep to Taffer, I'm waking up to Taffer. Doesn't matter.
Can I tell you why I like watching it on Pluto TV rather than Paramount Plus? When I'm in a hotel, right? The reason why, at home I will watch it on Paramount Plus, but whenever I'm at the house, I'm watching on Pluto TV because I like the randomness. I like the feeling.
That's fair.
Which episode did I have on right now? Oh, it's the one with the da-da. Or, I've never seen this one.
Is it a channel?
No, it's on Fat Channel.
It's not. You go and you select. It's playing Bar Rescue in whatever order they decide.
Random ones, right?
24 hours of Bar Rescue, Maze. You just turn it on and it just goes.
It's insane.
It's amazing.
There's an Antiques Roadshow channel that doesn't play full episodes. It just plays moments.
Segments, yep.
Yeah, it's great.
They just pop from segment to segment, yep.
Yeah.
Look, man, Pluto TV, honestly, I can imagine a future where every hotel, they don't pay for cable or shit.
You shouldn't.
They got the local channels, and then they got Pluto TV, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because you don't need anything else.
I will say because of this TV system, they didn't have a local TV option. So last night when I was trying to watch Knicks Nuggets, I signed into like my ESPN app on their TV and they're like, no, it's blacked out. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to watch this fucking thing then? So then I had to go to a bar and it was fine.
Oh, you had to go to a bar.
Not what I wanted though. I wanted to watch Bar Rescue and like keep an eye on it and like flip back and forth, you know?
Now, what would happen if you went to the bar to go watch the game and then Taffer showed up?
Okay.
To do a bar rescue.
Taffer should go to this fucking bar. Let me tell you, because like I didn't get a refill on water. They didn't ask me for another drink. I ordered my food. I had a drink, whatever, and that was it. And then eventually she's like, "Can I get you anything?" And it had been like an hour. And I was like, "I'll just go. Like I'm out."
Bar Rescue has made going to bars better for me because if the bar is good, I'm grading it on all those things. And if the bar is bad, I just get to sit there and imagine how Taffer would react if he was...
imagine, you mean text here's the science group chat.
The beer is kept at a temperature that's well above 42 degrees Fahrenheit. I can tell because there's a lot of foam. They're just wasting beer down there.
Oh, I was at a bar the other day with a friend of Cinephobe who has not been on it, but she did provide donuts to our live show in New York, friend Emily. And so we went to a bar, like this dude, I don't know, maybe in his 60s. He was training like a young woman how to be a bartender. She clearly never poured a beer before.
Oh, wow. Did you feel like the training session after like the stress test?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I felt like we were doing recon and that like mixing it in with the training session afterwards, but it was like an alien had come to Earth and was trying to figure out how to fit in as a like bartender in training. I've never been so confused. Didn't know how to like pour a shot. Didn't know how to pour a beer from a tap. Didn't know how to open up a fucking Prosecco bottle. None of it. None of it.
That's not even a...
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
We were dumbfounded.
Zach, I just remembered my favorite text I've ever sent the Bar Rescue chat. Because one time I was super hammered and I texted the chat like...
I remember this.
This patron is clearly intoxicated and you keep serving him. You keep overserved him.
You're criticizing your own customer service that you're getting. In a way that benefits you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's how you know you're in it, man. That's how you know you're about that science. What did I text you? I was watching it in this room, and he started talking about how the eye level, the science, is that if your eye level is within 10 inches of the person you're serving, then you get to connect more, and they'll stay longer and feel better about their drinks. I swear to God.
No,
I swear to God. Man. Swear to God. And just an insane thing to say.
So I'd be fucked in that situation.
I mean, you would have to maybe be on a stool and like really crouching down.
I could be a customer. I couldn't be a server.
You definitely couldn't be a server. No, you couldn't be behind the bar. Absolutely not. No, you're way too tall for that.
My eyeline would be ruining intimacy with customers left and right.
He would have you fired before the stress test was done. He'd have you out there. He's too tall. You can't have these bartenders lording over these patrons, these hard-paying customers.
This last one, because I don't know whether you check the chat as religiously as Zach and I do. But there was an episode.
Religiously, the second I see it, I'm fucking in. It doesn't matter what I do.
I'm going in.
I'm going in this chat.
There's an episode called 12 Beers a Slave. I have to go watch it. I forgot to.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
Not yet.
Oh, shit. All right. I'm doing that later, too. All right. Let me just tag this. If you want the best cold open we've ever done, put this in the regular open. Go subscribe to that fucking Patreon. We just had a great cold open. And now time for the show.
Always winterize your pipes.
You know who would like to come back onto Cinephobe?
Everybody.
Well, everybody, yeah.
Chef.
Well, maybe Chef. I haven't asked him. I haven't talked to him. But ye old life behind the wall. Mr. Oz soundtrack himself, Ian Carmel.
Future callback. Actually, I'll go ahead and spoil it right now. I called our friend Richie Comfort Beyond God's Forsyth.
Okay. Shout out to Ian's new special, which is, well, by the time you hear this,
old.
Probably available on YouTube. This is not me naming his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I was going to tee you up for it. What is it?
As we record this, it's on 800 Pound Gorilla, but I believe by the time this comes out...
That's not the dopamine.
No, it's going to get worse. It's Ian's YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/IKCoolJew.
Oh.
That's his YouTube username and where you can find his material. He barely made it very long ago. It's IKCoolJew.
This is the humility of Ian Carmel. Because surely he never thought he was going to be as big as he is now.
I guess,
Right?
yeah. I don't know.
Well,
or it's the ego that he knew it didn't matter what he named his YouTube channel. He's going to be
He
massive.
says he can't change it, but you can make a new channel. It's pretty easy.
No, got all those people.
Yeah.
Not going to lose that RSS.
900 people
He's got 900 people?
on his YouTube.
I don't know. I don't know what he's got.
I just told you.
Oh, all right.
I think he likes announcing that that's his YouTube handle. That's my secret suspicion.
Let me come on Cinephobe again, or else I'll kill you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I said I would love that, which you don't know if he means Cinephobe or killing me.
Ian is the Richie to your Gino, or you're the Richie to his Gino?
Oh, he's definitely the Richie here.
Okay.
He's definitely the Richie here.
He's the Richie?
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
You're Richie, Zach. You're out of control.
He just threatened to kill me.
You're out of control, though.
I think you're the Richie.
I'm not doing drugs.
Mm.
No, man. Coffee. Comedy.
Go.
By the way, you guys are fucking welcome for this movie.
Yeah, you got your button, Zach? Did you get your button?
Dude.
I hear you got your button.
I hear you got your button. I don't know that we've ever had a better character than Italian Steven Seagal.
Oh, my God.
The Luigi Pinocchio of this movie?
Oh, dude, let's not do the episode. Or let's do the episode.
Or let's do it, yeah.
Short, cold open? Cool. I'm good with that.
Are we doing the episode? Are we doing the episode, man?
I don't want to waste episode material on the cold open.
Why?
Cold open is for off-topic shit.
We don't even know if it's going to make it. We don't know what Maze is doing.
That's why I'm not risking any of my material for the cold open.
Oh, man. Yeah, I could not be happier with this pick.
Good for you, man.
This is fucking Cinephobe, man.
It's not an episode of a movie that Zach picked unless Zach is pleased with his own pick.
Hold on. Wait. No, look. All right. I like a lot of my picks, right? And obviously, we've had some bangers from me to start this year, but I've been down on plenty of picks. Like
some bangers? You've picked one Seagal movie.
Okay.
That's right. I had the other one. I had Marked for Death.
Well, it's two. I picked two now, and they're both bangers. Filed, by the way. Like, I picked Feliz Navidad. I didn't love that, right?
That's it.
You picked two movies in 2025?
Yeah, because of the trade.
Dude, don't even get me started. This is bullshit.
I feel like I've picked like 6 at this point.
Yeah, it feels like everyone's picked 6 except for me. 6 more picks I pick.
Just like Jalen Hurts, right?
I'm ready to make some bad trades though, if you want. We're in the season of bad trades. I'm ready to make a bad trade just to get as many picks in a row as I can.
Do you have a pick on your team that you think is too fat?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I got more Seagal. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I got late Seagal to go to. But what?
We know how his career is going to play out.
Oh, man. How about that? Luka Doncic. That was days ago. Well, months ago. I don't know.
I did kind of have a moment of connection between me and Steven Seagal because I had to go to the DMV to get my ID photo updated.
Okay.
And something that I love about the DMV is that when you get your picture taken, they don't adjust that camera at all.
Not once.
That camera has a track that can go up and down. They never move that shit.
No, you fit.
And so when you take a picture of me from essentially my belly button, guess what? You're shooting right up into my chins, just like Steven Seagal in this movie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit. Wait, you didn't like crouch down or anything?
I thought about it. The last time I did it, I tried to adjust my body towards the camera, and the lady said, stand up straight.
Yeah. She called you out?
Yeah.
But standing up straight doesn't get you into the picture.
Correct. It gets me in the picture at a horrible angle.
But don't they need the angle that you would then be crouched down to?
They clearly don't give a shit, Zach.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Anthony the Chin Mays.
I had an invalid license for a couple of years.
Damn.
Because when I moved back to California,
all the leaves returned.
I couldn't find my old license. I didn't remember my old license number. I couldn't find it anywhere. I just went and got a new license. And then at one point they mailed me a letter saying, hey, you already have a California license. It's this number. You need to come back in. I never did until I needed to renew my license. And then they had some issues with figuring out in the system, like what my number should be. So it took a long time.
I bet.
But they also didn't seem to care too much. They just wanted to get this moving along.
2 Zach Harpers in the system. Fuck, the perfect crime.
Is this what it sounds like when I tell a boring story?
No, you take much longer to get to your boring story.
You take about 3 different detours.
Yeah.
That shit was boring as fuck.
And mine was at least connected to something we were talking about.
It was not interesting in any way, though.
Oh, okay.
It's like being at the DMV.
Talk about Star Wars.
It's evocative.
Hey, I know one motherfucker out here who likes Star Wars talk, so.
Who?
This motherfucker right next to me, the chin.
The one that's not you.
He doesn't like Star Wars talk. He just does it.
Whoa.
He needs his fucking job, man.
Whoa.
Now you the ignorant motherfucker.
Uncalled for.
All right, you know what? Let's get everyone back on the same page. We're a little angry right now. Push all the Frank Dukes at once.
I thought you were going to say we got off on the wrong foot.
Well, not China, it's not bad. You can't forget about our deal.
Our deal.
Dog, you know how many times we recorded this during trade deadline week. You know how many times I've just, to people who have absolutely no idea what the reference is.
Right.
I've just, whenever the word deal has been said, I just repeat all deal.
All deal.
You can forget about all.
We did radio on Sunday together, and he was like, all deal, all deal. Like, he kept saying it throughout. And I just had to go, not yet. And then...
Oh, my God. That and punching back.
Punching back.
If you expect me to be punching bag, you can't forget about our deal.
By the way, apologize to me, because he 100% says, respect me to be your punching bag.
He does.
He 100% does.
He does.
If you expect me to be punching bag, you can't forget about our deal.
Come on. He says, respect me to be.
All deal. All deal. That's what he says. All deal. Good respect.
Oh, my God.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
What accent is that?
I don't know. Whichever one can't do brain teasers online.
The math teacher.
Wait, he's a math teacher?
No.
Wasn't it? Oh, he wasn't a math teacher?
No, he was just doing them on LinkedIn, right?
Oh, got it.
And he got it, and again, he got them wrong. He got all of them wrong. Oh, fuck. I love me some Steven Seagal. I'm never going to apologize for it. And you guys either got to get on board or, I don't know, be out for justice or something. Mark me for death. I'm hard to kill, though. I feel like I'm under siege from Maze.
You're under siege.
Maze is damn near half-past dead at this point.
I know. I mean, he's got to make an executive decision with his next pick.
And I came back.
He was dead for 22 minutes.
Almost half-past.
Just doesn't make sense.
Quarter past doesn't have the same ring to it. Quarter past dead.
3/4 past dead. Doesn't make sense.
22 after the hour dead.
Half past dead. Would he be full past dead or full dead?
No, he's dead, and it's like half past dead. He's already dead, and then you go half past that.
The more we explain it, the less sense it makes.
Right.
It's a great name for a movie, though.
It's not, though.
What? You heard that title? You didn't want to watch it? Steven Seagal and Half Past Dead?
I heard Steven Seagal and I wanted to watch it, but it doesn't make sense.
It makes all the sense of the world.
It doesn't make sense because it doesn't even come into the movie except for one small moment.
It does. The guy was dead for 22 minutes.
And like Flatliners where he had like connections to the world beyond or anything.
You wanted something like supernatural or like reincarnation?
Isn't that the point of him being half past dead or anyone being half past dead is then you have these supernatural powers, whereas it just you wanted to talk to him because he almost died? A lot of people almost die.
Yeah. Well, he died. He did die. He was dead for almost half past the hour.
22 minutes.
22 minutes.
It's not about being half past dead. It's about coming back.
Yeah. From death.
From half past death.
And when they ask, how long were you dead for? And he says, half past.
No, but it wasn't.
He was dead.
It was, no, it was a third past dead.
Okay, yeah, but like that doesn't have a nice ring to it.
It's closer to a third than to half.
You're asking the wrong questions. You're asking why did we call it half past when he was only dead for 22 minutes? The better question is, why did they just make him dead for 30 minutes? And now he's half past, like...
Well, that's insane.
Because that's unreasonable.
Why? 22?
That's not believable. 22 minutes, though, that's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was dead for streaming Big Bang Theory. One episode.
He watching Seinfeld on Netflix, right? Like,
you know what 22 minutes is? 11:11.
Oh.
Shit, there it is.
There, what is?
The book over there says Beyond the Flower. And right as he said 11:11, I looked at it and I said,
We had a great out.
I know.
We had a great welcome to Cinephobe, and you fucked it up.
Me?
Both of you.
Okay.
He didn't have to talk.
He did. He no-butted it.
I said, there it is. I thought.
It was. And then I just wanted to see if you would keep going. And you did.
Well, because
you
it
fell
was
right into my
silence.
trap.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Half past a cold open.
Winter has come at last.
Maybe this is just a recency bias. I feel like we've done a bunch of movies this year that are good ideas, but poorly executed. Like, that's how I view them. Like, I got on here and you played the It's About Terrorists drop.
It's about terrorists. It's about terrorists, man.
That drop?
That movie is not about terrorists. It's not about drugs. No.
Is this movie about terrorists?
Maybe.
Domestic?
Domestic? Maybe. Judicial? Maybe. Because like Red One was one of those, right? Red One, I was like, there's a good idea. Well, it's also about terrorists, but that's a good idea. From Paris with Love, good idea. We've done some shit before, but I feel like we're doing stuff that's got potential.
You sound like Tapper.
I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue, man.
Yeah, you think you can fix these movies, huh? You care about these movies, don't you?
Well, we were trying to figure out our schedule for that CT5, and Amin was just like, no, that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. I wanted to be like, all I've seen are excuses, not solutions.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to text you, but I knew that was going to set us off on a tangent that wasn't going to be productive.
Oh, my God. No, but like that's my whole thing when it comes to Hollywood doing remakes. Don't remake the good movies.
Yeah.
Go remake the bad ones.
Remake the shit.
Go make the bad ones better, like the way they should have been done. Instead of like taking a classic and like just doing your shitty rendition of it.
Yeah, we don't need you to remake Gallowalkers. Go remake something that didn't work.
It's about terrorists. It's about terrorists, man.
Yeah, Zach's the terrorist in that movie.
Motherfucker.
Whoa. Tag it with that.
No kitchen staff, Hoss.
For those who weren't on the Rewatchington stream, and by the way, you're missing out.
Oh my God.
If you're not on the Rewatchington.
That was one of the best ones we've done.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
But Maze has introduced a whole new cavalcade of sounds to the soundboard of Travolta from Paris with Love.
Am I right, brother?
Oh my God.
That one's got to stay no matter what. Am I right, brother?
Hey, give me that one again.
Am I right, brother?
Why does he go up so much?
Yeah, the intonation going up.
So much?
His hand's going up for the high five at the end.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah.
What else we got?
Yeah, that's the verbal up top.
High tide lifts all boats, you know?
Oh, this blow, that blow, it's all blow.
I mean, that's Louis Pinnock right at the start. Play all them years and then play that one back to back.
All them years in the factory, all that time I put in, and I'm the fucking delivery boy. Oh, this blow, that blow, it's all blow.
That's the same voice.
He's tripled down.
Yeah.
I would have expected Louis Pinnock to be more Louis Pinnock-y, but this is actually like, oh, I'm going further into the Louis Pinnock rabbit hole.
It's aged like wine.
This feels a lot like what Robert Davi was complaining about with the...
Oh boy, really? Is that what it feels like?
That's what it feels like, right? Like that's like he's diving in.
I don't know.
Now he's going to jazz.
The thing about this, first of all, the all this blow, that blow, that's definitely going to make an appearance in this episode.
Of course. Of course. Same note too.
What else we got?
It's partay.
That one sounds like Moose.
You know what?
It's partay.
That one sounds a lot like Moose.
I don't remember a whole lot of that being said in the movie, but when you posted the look at this photograph and you posted that screenshot, I heard it more there than I did in this drop.
He's doing a little hip wiggle. He's clapping.
Yeah.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Fucking boom.
What?
Wait, play that again?
Fucking boom.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a fucking boom? What does he say?
Fucking boom.
Oh.
Don't even remember that one.
KFB.
Any more?
I mean,
Frog leg eating, snail sucking, motherfucking cock sucking bureaucrat.
That made the soundboard?
Of course. What are you talking about? Any movie about politics moving forward.
Motherfucker.
I'd be mad if that didn't make the soundboard.
I just loaded it up. I went with the full Charlie Wax suite.
How long does that take for you to add an entire Charlie Wax?
I mean, when I've already clipped it for the movie, it's more a matter of doing it at the time.
Okay. All right.
So not that long.
So you're doing little by little. You're not doing a batch.
Charlie batch.
Say no to.
R.I.P. football career.
See, now I would think that a yes and Zach would be lobbing that one up there, but you're saying that was unintentional.
What, Charlie Batch?
You doing a batch?
Batch shit crazy.
Yellow shit for weeks.
What?
Future callback.
It's a line in the yeah.
First of all, I think it's interesting that this whole I can see the good movie in this movie narrative has emerged in the years after 250. I don't think that really came up a whole lot in the first 250. Occasionally.
Yeah, we've talked about it before, but this has been quite this run of good ideas poorly executed.
Yeah, it has.
I'm curious what you think the good idea is here. Like Red One, okay, a Jack Santa.
As I am, Zach.
All right, maybe that's a good movie.
No, wait, hold on. Let me stop you there. The good idea in Red One is not that Santa's jacked.
That's not it.
That wasn't the good idea?
That's not the good idea.
What? I thought that was the whole idea. What if Santa was jacked?
I mean, sure, like we can have a jacked Santa, but it's not like the fuck yeah, they started to nail this movie when they had a jacked Santa. Like, no, it's the world building.
So what, you prefer The Rock as the Santa's head of security? That's the good part?
No, the part where like, all right, we've got this mythical world and this agency and
where ELF is an abbreviation
acronym
for some tactical shit. Yeah.
Well, no, not that part either. No, now you guys are just naming the bad parts of the movie.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
All right, you know what?
The slap fight.
No, I mean, the slap fights, that's just...
That was good.
UFC now, right? Like, that's just what Dana White does.
That Russian dudes with mad talcum powder on their hands.
It's nothing but Russian dudes and Samoan women in that slap fight league. Like, that's all it is. No, when I thought it was a good idea or potentially good idea was when they had, like, brought in the Headless Horseman for questioning. Mm-hmm. That's when I'm like, oh, we got a world to build out here. Like, we got something...
R.I.P.D.?
Yeah.
No, that's
great idea.
Fucking shit.
That was a great idea, well executed.
Stop pretending. You're just doing that to annoy me.
I'm not pretending. I like Ryan Reynolds.
Same.
Look at my track record. I think I filed every Ryan Reynolds movie.
Look at my track record.
I filed a Reynolds movie.
Ryan Reynolds movies make me laugh.
No, I said in the episode, I think you could do this with like a bunch of holidays.
You said that about R.I.P.D.?
No, about Red One.
Oh.
Arizona iced tea? What is that? What's happening there?
It's All-Star.
It's a water bottle.
Water bottle.
That's a water bottle?
Yeah.
NBA All-Star.
I'm so done with water bottles, let me tell you.
What?
And you know what I'm done with? The water bottles that's got the little built-in straw, so people are just sucking that straw. Brother?
Well, Stanley Cups is what you're against.
No, but not the ones where like you can take the straw out. I'm talking like a built-in, like just teat, essentially.
Yeah, it is part of the mechanics of this water bottle.
Yes.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. I'm so done with that shit. Grow the fuck up.
It's a sippy cup.
And drink out of a paper cup.
A paper cup? No.
Paper cup?
Sure. When you're public. Water cooler cup.
Yeah, if there's a water cooler.
The cones?
You got people walking around just with cones of water?
They should.
The cones that you can't put down?
Thirsty, hold on.
That should be clipped on your belt with your cell phone.
A dispenser.
Oh, wait a second. He's onto something here.
Isn't that what the water boy had?
No, he had like a Camelback.
Does it do the thing where like, you know how like the hot dog vendors used to have the coin dispenser where and they would come out?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You have those, but for cones?
I thought those were going to be the future of currency.
Those coin dispensers?
Everyone looked cool. Busting out like, oh, you need 8 quarters? Gotcha.
The guys at the arcade too, they used to pop it out. I'll tell you what happened, inflation. Nothing costs less than $1 anymore.
And they got rid of pennies from heaven.
They also got rid, did they?
We can't do it anymore? It's retired? Like 1988?
I'm not certain it exists. We keep talking about that movie. I've never seen it.
Pennies from Heaven?
Yeah.
Did it ever exist? Quick Google here, Rotten Tomatoes.
I'll bet it's on Tubi.
I got to make sure it qualifies.
Tubi might be at the top of my platform rankings now.
Holy shit. There are a lot of, by the way, Tubi, this is how I know Tubi is in Pluto. Zach, you watched So I Married an Ex-Murderer afterwards, didn't you?
Right after, yeah.
Because it suggested it.
Went right into it, I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I knew it because Zach posted on Instagram. I'm like, why the fuck is he posting So I Married an Ex-Murderer? I checked, it clearly doesn't qualify. Yeah. Why is he watching it? Then I ended the movie and then it went right into So I Married an Ex-Murderer. I was like, there it is.
Went right to it, didn't it? Yeah, it's not Pluto TV. They're like, here, we carefully curated this. Pluto TV's like, hey, you look white.
I would argue that Pluto TV more carefully curated it. It knew you were white. Tubi doesn't know. It just says everyone wants to watch the same thing.
No, because Pluto TV would never offer me up CB4. And I'd love to watch CB4.
Exactly, because you're white.
What?
It offered me up CB4.
Guys, Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven, is 2 hours and 25 minutes long.
Director's cut?
So was Showgirls. Was Showgirls really long?
Showgirls was super long.
Yeah, it's almost as long as the original.
Holy shit. Showgirls 2 came out in 2011?
Whoa.
It took them 16 years to come out with a sequel?
That's a kindergarten cop situation.
It's 10%. Oh my God.
Made it for $30,000.
You say 80%?
10%. 10%.
Oh, 10%
qualifies. Another thing
And
here.
Glenn Plummer's still in it. We need to do this. It's not streaming anywhere.
Pennies from Heaven. Zach, how do you think pennies is spelled?
Oh, Pennies.
Nope.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
PENNY''S.
Oh, she's from heaven?
She's from heaven, yes.
Possessive.
Oh! Silly me.
Stay cool, bird boy.
Zach, I have a request.
From you or somebody else?
From me.
Okay.
Does that make it more or less likely to be fulfilled?
I don't like where this is going. I'm unprepared. I feel ambushed here.
I would request that when you do the daisy chain, you do an abridged daisy chain until the last 3.
What?
Compromise.
What are you talking about?
He's trying to meet you halfway.
So when you do the daisy chain, you say homoerotically, like gagging each other, twin brothers, Boondock Saints.
What chain are you on?
Am I making that up? Is that not what you say?
The deepest.
What you just described is not a daisy chain. That's a Daryl chain.
Derek chain.
Daryl from The Walking Dead. But can you do an abridged daisy chain until the last 3 picks? So for this one, it would be until you get to Vantage Point, do an abridged daisy chain. Daisy chain was waxed from Paris with Love.
I was planning on doing that, but now that you've...
And now you're not going to.
Well, now I don't like being pressured into...
I wasn't pressuring you. I was asking.
He did call it a request.
Nah, that was a loaded request. That was a loaded request, though.
It wasn't loaded.
It's a borderline command.
Whoa.
Okay, well now do whatever the fuck you want and I'll cut it all. How about that?
Who's that command?
Amin's not helping any of this right now.
When does he ever help?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I help all the time. I'm the biggest helper there is.
No but.
No butt is great. Well, don't you wish I was no butting right now?
You are?
I wish you weren't eating.
I told you guys. Give me a second. Go back to your argument.
So you were going to do it on your own is what you're saying?
I was going to do it on my own. I had a whole
Absolutely
plan.
not. Absolutely not.
No but.
What are you talking about?
No but.
CT5 liar. CT5 liar.
Not CT5 truth teller. CT5 truths. OLI. I was going to do that on my own because it is getting kind of long. I do like a lot of the jokes in there, but I was like, all right, I can make it flow. But now...
That's going to be longer. That's Zach formula.
It's
you asked me to do it? I'm going to do the opposite.
I'm going to do the opposite. It's possible I have a problem with authority on some level.
You?
I'm open to the idea.
That you're open to.
Yeah. Well, I'm open to just about anything. Calm down, Amin.
I'm still excited I have a problem with. I was like, oh, should I do the line? Should I not do the line? Has the moment passed? I don't know.
Oh, I had somebody send me a copy of Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven.
Send you a copy? What do you mean send you a copy?
I don't know. They said I have
in
this
the mail?
copy. No, digital copy. I have this lying around. Too long to explain why. Here you go.
No, I need the explanation how you just have a digital copy of Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven.
Too long.
Laying around.
Too long to explain, Zach. Just accept it.
It's too long.
No, I need the explanation.
Yeah, you know.
But it's so incredibly low budget. It's even lower production value than we could have imagined.
Really? Like worse than Teddy Rex?
Yeah, it looks like it's shot on Forrest Whitaker's camcorder.
What? Are we talking about the quality of the rip or like the actual movie itself?
The movie.
Oh, shit. Now I'm kind of interested.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Got my attention.
It's one of those situations where...
You had my curiosity.
The format is definitely not widescreen.
Okay.
It's more...
Like full screen?
Square-ish.
Oh.
And there's no wide angle lens. You're pretty much right up in the scene.
That can't be how it was shot.
I'm telling you, man.
That can't be.
It is.
How do we find this?
If you shot it on a camcorder, I mean, maybe.
Amazon.com, Showgirls 2. Pennies from Heaven comes right up. They've got it on Blu-ray. No.
Yeah, it's on Blu-ray, but it's not Blu-ray quality. I mean, I'll show you this picture right now. Like, you can see...
Is it worth it for them to go out and get a Blu-ray pressing of this movie?
Here's the thing about the cover of the Blu-ray. It's just two legs with red high heels and fishnets on.
That's how you sell a movie.
And a hand like carefully placed on the thighs.
That's how you sell a movie there.
Yeah. Oh my God. The tagline. The tagline.
Yes.
The show is about to begin again.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
There you go.
Like, look at
this photograph.
Look at
Oh, yeah, I see.
how close in the shot is.
That can't be the movie.
That's a camcorder. That's a camcorder.
That is a camcorder for sure.
Look at the production value on that Help the Homeless sign.
It says Vegas or bust.
Oh, this is the movie. You're giving it away.
Look at this room with James.
You guys ever seen the original test pilot for Always Sunny?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It looks like that.
It looks like that.
I mean, they literally shot it on a camcorder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That can't be the movie.
It is.
No.
And it's 2+ hours long.
Zach, it's your daisy chain.
It is my daisy chain. Yeah, it's 2 hours, 25 minutes.
What?
It's long, baby.
I mean,
damn.
I guess they didn't have to worry about running out of film.
Manufacturer Wild Eye Releasing. That might be
Golden Dumpster.
That might be the Golden Dumpster and the Horseman and the Ass Off. Shit, man.
Yo, by the way, R.I.P. to my man Crashmore.
Yep, Biff Whiff.
Oh yeah, same shirt, brother.
Yeah, another Cinephobe legend.
February is taking all our heroes one by one.
Whomst other than him?
Carl Weathers last year.
Oh, well, you made it seem like this February.
No, February is in general.
No, the month of February, every February.
Yeah.
Another legend.
Yeah.
It's not what the month's for.
What is it for?
For celebrating Black heritage. What are you talking about? Why do you have to even ask that? That's all we've done here at Cinephobe, mostly.
I was yes-anding you, Cobra Formula style.
No, that wasn't yes-anding. That was Cobra Formula, but that wasn't yes-anding.
I think yes-anding is Cobra Formula. I think you need to have a willing participant to do Cobra Formula.
That's not yes-anding. That's whatting.
Now you're no-butting me.
Now I am no-butting you, but that's an what for Cobra Formula.
Let me sit back and just bask in my creation.
What am I going to do with this daisy chain?
Shorten it. If you said you were already going to do it, then you don't have to do anything.
It bothers me that now you're making it your idea. That's what I don't like.
No.
Is now it's your idea instead of my idea.
It was Omid's idea last week.
It was actually Zach's idea that he actually did earlier on this year and then abandoned like maybe a month ago.
I wrote it out,
I have the idea of Zach like, all right, let me do the short one. It's like, no, these are good jokes.
No, these are good jokes that I like. Yeah.
They deserve to get heard again and again.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll start sprinkling in different ones.
Oh, switch it up a little bit. Yeah,
yeah, switch it up a little bit.
So you got May's attention there?
What do you say we heat things up?
My passion, thoughts for my bride alone.
Ooh. Talk about your cold shoulder.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean.
Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at jif.com.
Are you still quoting 30-year-old movies? Have you said cool beans in the past 90 days? Do you think Discover isn't widely accepted? If this sounds like you, you're stuck in the past. Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. And every time you make a purchase with your card, you automatically earn cash back. Welcome to the now. It pays to Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card, based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Hey business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Now's the best time to get that Hyundai you've always wanted. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty and 3 years or 36,000 miles of limited complimentary maintenance. Don't think you can get away with all that? Think again. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. It's a great day for a new Hyundai.
What's the cold open before the cold open starts? So what is that called?
God.
Because that was a tough one. That was a tough one that we just went through right there.
Yeah. Oh, before we record. Yeah.
That's the best show, by the way. By far.
Is it?
Well, hold on.
That's the best show. It is.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's true.
That's the best show. It's true.
It's a good show.
It's a great show. It's the best show.
Is it?
It's the best show.
It's a show that Amin and I really like.
That's fair.
Maze Tepin.
Yep.
John Tepin.
John Tepin. You're going to kill somebody.
I'm not going in yet.
I went out to the Panthers bar that everyone on the show likes to go to with Fuentes, and very quickly just turned into John Tapper the whole time.
Of course, yeah.
Bartenders were doing shots to the customers. They gave out a free round. All I could think of was like bartender.
Oh, God.
Those bartender numbers. Like, oh my God.
Dude, I went out last night after the Laker game. I met my friend at a bar by me as the bartender poured. I'm like, she does not know what she's doing. She's pouring the tequila and shooting the gun in at the same time.
She's never been trained.
Never been trained. She hasn't been properly trained. She cared. She was attentive. She made sure that she got it right.
Yeah.
She's management material, but she hasn't been properly trained.
You got to get that train again.
How can she be management material if she's never been properly trained?
She cares about this job, Maze.
She cares about this bar. She cares about the customers.
She had a great attitude. She's not just like being an asshole. Oh, remember these days? Can you hear that? Or did it cancel it out?
The noise cancellation.
Well, we used to do radio.
Friday shows. Yeah.
We do Friday morning shows. Every Friday morning at 8 a.m., the landscapers for the building come by. And it's just, there's nothing you could do. So we'll be on live radio. This is before we were doing on Zoom. So our like little Comrex boxes is what it's called. There's no like cough button. There's no mute. So.
And it picks up everything.
It picks up everything. And so they would just come through and it's like, I don't know what to tell you.
But it's like it always, the landscapers, it was basically, in my mind, they would just come up to Zach's window and just point the gun at
They're standing next to me.
Yeah, they're just not moving, not blowing anything, just here to make noise.
Yeah. And I'm putting the headset on the leaf blower.
Yeah, exactly. It's our guest today.
Maze, you can be management material, even if you're not trained. It's an attitude towards wanting to do a good job. She just doesn't know how to do a good job.
And typically it's because the owner is either lazy or doesn't give a fuck. Which one is it?
Yeah, right. Which one is it?
If he borrowed money from his parents, he definitely doesn't give a fuck. He basically just shows up and fucks his father. You just been fucking your father.
Isn't it the manager's job to train a bartender?
One would think.
Yep.
So if you say that someone's management material, but they haven't been trained, doesn't that perpetuate the cycle of not training?
No. See, here's the deal, Maze. The bartender is not trained because the current manager isn't management material.
Right.
If he or she was, he would have trained the bartender, taught him technique, would have had recipes, right? A consistent offering comes every time when you order the same drink, no matter who makes it, everyone's getting the same drink.
Yeah.
Now, this bartender cares. She cares. And so if she's properly trained, she would hold the other bartenders accountable.
So it's potential.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's not saying promote this person to manager right now.
No, it's saying teach this person because they have the potential to really run this place.
All right.
Yep.
I got you.
Like a well-oiled machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh man, I saw the pour and I just thought, this isn't how you do it. Me and Mastriani would not be happy.
But also, isn't that good for you?
Look, We want the bar to be successful so we can keep going back.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to get drunk last night.
Okay. So it wasn't good for you.
Hold on. So Zach, did you do this where you got the drink and you got to do that. If you're doing
the first of
you got to. It's the suspension of disbelief maze that in Bar Rescue Universe, every customer hates too much alcohol.
Yeah.
Like you gave me too much alcohol. And it's like, you got to make a face.
I have an abrupt turn that I need to ask real quick. So we haven't had Jake Johnson in a movie, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, but he's in the intro.
He's in the intro and he's in the queue.
I was with him last night.
Oh, so that's what the date was with.
So it makes him a repeat offender.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most outside the box way.
Yeah.
But yes.
I was hobnobbing last night at the old Crypto.com arena for this show called Running Point, the new show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself...
Is he in it?
No.
He was in Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. He was the manager of the...
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
The bar.
The Sake bar.
Yeah.
Sake Bombers.
Yep.
That's right. You're right. So, okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. So he's a traditional repeat offender.
So, Zach, I know this is one of the dumbest things. Like, did you tell him, hey, man, we use a clip from the interview that we did with you like years ago?
Here's the thing. So at one point I was like, I would like to talk to him, right?
Yeah.
But every time I looked over, it was him and it's just like cast of New Girl. It's like him and Lamorne Morris and then talking like two of the guys from Workaholics.
And Zach Harper.
They're all friends.
Lamore's my guy. He's mad cool. You could have just walked right up and he would have been like, yeah.
For sure, but they're in the middle of a conversation and I know that they're all friends in real life. They're not just like doing the Hollywood thing. They're all friends. I'm like, I can't like sidle up. That's so weird.
This is the move. You got your drink in hand and then you just inch closer and closer, but never like facing them.
Yeah.
But then like close enough to where you can hear the conversation. And then when someone makes a joke, you laugh too.
Yeah. Oh, Lamorne, you kill me.
Especially like when the person telling the story clearly wants that big reaction to the laugh.
Yeah.
So when you're in that laugh, they're like, yeah, this guy gets it. Yeah. And now you're in.
Yeah, I should have done that. Also, good product placement there by you.
Yeah. I need a Pepsi now.
Yep.
So I can file this cold open.
I listened to the Madam Web episode. That was a big product placement beverage episode.
Yeah.
I still cannot believe he didn't know that was Ben Parker. I'll never get over that.
It's a great episode.
It is a great episode.
I did have some bad flashbacks to how annoying Amin was, drunk Amin in that episode as it wore on. But
was I drunk?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's how Werb happened. Do you think Werb happened naturally?
That's right. Yeah. Well,
it all happens naturally. I fuck up words all the time. Yeah.
Werbs.
Izzy asked me today because Dan said the word helicopter yesterday or whatever. And we laughed and I said, it reminds me of a helicopter that's shaped like a lobster, with the claws as the propellers. And Izzy is like,
rotating.
Is that your favorite thing when Dan fucks up a word? I said, Izzy.
When anybody.
35% of Cinephobe is just us laughing at someone who fucked up a word.
It's not just Dan. It's everyone.
Vigilante.
Vigilante West.
And then I brought it back and Amin was so pissed.
And I forgot.
Well, you didn't know.
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah. I was like, what's he doing? Are you doing a thing?
We had two very different reactions. When Maze brought it back, I was like, oh, from before. Like, I'm so happy. And Main's just like, what are you fucking doing?
Why are you saying it like that?
That's not how you say it. Stupid ass. Saying it intentionally wrong. What are you doing?
This episode, I think that I was just listening to Out for Justice. I think Zach has, he's the website. He fucks up.
Did I?
Yeah, you fucked up like Caught the Dings or some shit like that.
Oh, maybe. I know I did that recently.
The funny thing is every time that happens on an old episode when I listen to it and I hear you fuck up a word, my first instinct is like, fuck, man, I should have roasted him on that shit.
And then
like,
you come.
that happens, I'm like, I knew I wouldn't let me down.
What's funny is I used to just let it go because it bothered me that it disrupted the show. And now I'm here to fucking kill you when it happens.
Dude.
I don't even really care when Maze does it. Like, unless it's really funny, I don't care. When you do it, I'm here to just take you down.
The funny thing is every single time I think to myself, maybe they didn't catch it. I hope. And there's always a delay. That's the funniest part, right? Isn't that the funniest part is that not jumping on them immediately is letting that delay happen just to let them think.
They think they're safe.
You're in the clear.
They think they're safe. And then boom, here's the raptor just busting through the bushes. What's great now is now that we do it on video too, is I can see you think, Coast is clear?
I miss not having the video on, man. That shit used to be, you could do anything.
Well,
dude.
And you did.
Yep.
Xander, Alex,
Uncle Sanders.
Alex Baldwin. Dude, I was able to stay in character for a lot longer.
Because we couldn't see you.
You couldn't see me, but also I can't see you because that's the shit that makes me crack up is that Zach would just start smiling. I'm not like, oh, shit.
You'll keep talking a little bit and I just let that smile just creep in.
Let's kick some ice.
I finally showed my kids Rocky.
Okay.
They watched Rocky for the first time.
Yeah.
I was worried that they think it was too slow. The first one, they liked it, man. They watched it.
Interesting, because the first one is slow.
It is slow, but no, they were into it.
Yeah.
The only comment, the feedback I got, though, was, when do they play Eye of the Tiger?
Good question.
And I had to explain, it doesn't happen in this movie. It happens in Rocky 3.
It's a real Final Destination 2
Yeah.
logs on a truck situation.
I'm thinking I might have to just jump to Rocky 3. I don't need to watch Rocky 2.
No. Rocky 2's great.
It's the one I've watched the least.
It's better than 1.
I've watched Rocky 2 oh, you would say that, right? Because Rocky wins. Yeah. You don't like when a black man wins, huh?
No, I just think it's better. I think the first one's all about like him courting Adrian. I could give a fuck.
Let me tell you the other thing that they absolutely loved. I mean, loved, got excited. Guess. I want to see if you guys can guess what they absolutely got excited about in Rocky 1.
Him running up the steps?
No, I mean, they were like, oh, they recognize that from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Of course. That's where that's from.
Yeah. Will did it better.
Yeah.
Well, kind of did. It's got to be Mickey.
Nope. They were, and I've never felt prouder as a father. They were delighted by Apollo Creed's entrance when he comes in dressed as George Washington.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
George Washington costume to Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
And then he puts on the Uncle Sam hat.
It's great.
And like he does the, I want you. And he's telling that to the crowd.
Yeah.
And that was the moment where I asked, is Uncle Sam 20 CB? Uncle Sam, I want you.
I only know of one post 20 CB reference of it, and it happened in the show Community. It's the only time post 20 CB I remember seeing it, and everything else is 20 CB.
It's a weird kind of 20 CB because I'll say it this way. I think if I showed my kids a picture of Uncle Sam but didn't have any captions or anything, they would say, oh, that's Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 20 CB in the sense that in the 20 CB, that shit was if there was an army scene, anything with the military, there was an Uncle Sam poster. And people would dress up as Uncle Sam and they'd talk about, I want you and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, two things. One, as I pointed out, Sam Jackson just did an Uncle Sam thing during the Super Bowl halftime show for Kendrick.
He did.
Yeah.
But if it's 20 CB,
that's Uncle Sam Jackson.
It's World War I.
Yeah.
Like that's when Uncle Sam started.
Dude, it was everywhere, Maze.
It's a big throwback.
Everywhere.
It was in Saved by the Bell.
It was everywhere.
I wonder if because it's been so omnipresent for essentially a century, is it beyond being in the 20 CB?
You better be careful when you say a century. Right after you said essentially. You can't say those back to back.
Essentially a century is what I'm talking about here. Don't censor me. It's essentially a century.
This is a big censorship podcast, trust me.
I censored the fuck out of you in the Angels in the Outfield episode. I bleeped you.
Oh, man.
I'm sure you did. I haven't listened yet.
I did AFE this week, and the weirdest feedback I got. Obviously, Zach, you're a villain. You're not liked over there.
Yeah, enemy of the pod. Yeah.
Enemy of the pod. But then somebody, I can't remember who Ian said. I think it's one of his friends who started listening to Cinephobe and said, it's weird to hear Zach be the voice of reason.
For sure. Because I'm nothing but chaos on that show.
And so I'm wondering, how chaotic is Zach on that show? Or are they saying that Zach is super chaotic on that show? Or are they saying
that you're
we're chaotic over here?
All right, you want an example?
Uh-huh.
So I've been crashing their auction drafts, which are their Patreon content, right?
Yep.
They do it once a month. I crash it every time. One of the first ones I crashed, they did zoo animals, or maybe just animals. I think it was just animals.
Mm-hmm. And you said Ed?
So you have $100. You have $100 and that's it.
100 on Ed?
I immediately went, I said, I got to nominate a pick. I said, chimpanzees, $80. Off the rip. I went no
1, 5, 10. I said chimps, $80. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? I will go chaotic. Absolutely.
Yeah. I had to self-censor. I felt like it was such a clean pod that like, I was like,
Yeah, what did you guys do? Voices?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they like each other.
It's refreshing.
And don't step in problematic puddle one after another.
They're best friends. Like they're like they like each other.
I put a 9/11 joke in the Zoom chat because I didn't feel comfortable.
Of course.
I bet you got a gasp.
They said, you can say that. They said it to me like so, like I was a wild animal outside. And they're like, come on, you can eat it. Go ahead.
Coaxing you.
Like calling over a squirrel. Like, no, it's okay.
Towards a can of tuna. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Zach, do you think it's like when you go to a party, you act one way, but when you're hosting a party, you have to
100%.
like, oh, well, you know,
100%.
This is my house and I have to, I have to care about the surroundings.
I have absolutely no responsibilities on that show. Yeah, I have no responsibilities on that show. So I go in.
What are your responsibilities on this show?
He's got a couple.
I got to keep this fucking thing steering. Are you kidding me?
He has more than you. You have none.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I mean, think of the difference, right? Think of this. When we would do No Look Pass, I'm leading the show, right? I'm the lead host.
Yeah.
And how you would act.
Yes.
How you would just like prepare, act, whatever.
Yeah.
Pay attention, not pay attention. Versus NBA Insiders Sunday morning.
Yeah.
When you're the lead host and I just get to do whatever.
And then you're just doing chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. When you're steering the ship, you have to handle it differently.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, all right then, Dodge.
Yeah. But no, if I'm not throwing the party, fuck, man, I get to just let loose.
On AFE, Zach is more disruptive to the format of what they do than he is saying wild shit.
Oh, okay. Got you.
It's not like he's out of pocket,
Right.
dropping slurs. It's like he's just fucking with them.
He saves that for us. Got it.
That's a Patreon content.
Yes, and here he's still somehow balanced out by you. It seems normal.
This is LinkedIn me. That's Twitter me.
Is this the Coakley in the hall pass doing this?
Yeah.
Here? When Zach you bring your hands together, Zach's a 10. You pull it out, you see?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Or the other way around.
If Zach has a mean on both sides, he looks super hot.
Yeah. I look super professional. Like, wow, man, Zach's got it together. You block out a mean. All of a sudden, holy shit, this guy's a problem.
Zach's got a suit on, but then if you block out a mean, he's pantsless.
Yeah.
Like shirt cocking.
Playing with myself, I don't know.
Walking around his house.
That's some of the greatest CGI we've ever had on Cinephobe. That effect when they're doing this and she looks different.
I don't know. This movie gives it a run for its money.
That's true.
All right, everyone. Chill. Chill.
CinemaCon week is a little too much for movie news.
What is CinemaCon week? I'm done with these cons.
You're conning.
The Comic-Con was enough. Having to deal with that shit was enough. Then we had like Complex Con and all this, like, no more. Have fucking chat rooms and message boards. Not everything needs to be in some kind of convention hall or something. How else would they get laid? Oh, I can't hear you.
How else would they get laid?
They don't get laid.
Yeah, I don't think it's about people getting laid.
That's exactly what it's about. It's exactly what it's about.
But they don't, because they still can't talk to each other when they're in person. They don't even make eye contact.
They get laid.
You don't need to make eye contact to get laid.
These people do. Even these people do.
Even these people do.
These people,
These people.
Especially these people.
Especially these people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Well,
as Amin said, two of these.
Am I right, brother?
Can't make a normal.
These can't make a normal one. Oh my God, I just did radio with one.
I declined.
Oh, did you? You formally declined?
I couldn't do it.
Wow.
I just couldn't do it.
Zach, it's money.
I listened to 10 minutes of you, and I barely heard you.
Mace, I was texting Zach and Beto. I said, you guys got to listen to the show, man. It's crazy. We started the second hour of the show. Like, he does the intro and goes immediately to the phone line.
Immediately.
Puts the collar on. The caller, by the way, not a good caller.
The segment at the top of the hour starts at 02, like 2 minutes in. Like, that's how the timing goes for every top of the hour. It starts 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
That's how it goes every time. Amin starts texting us. I tune in at 03:20. I look at the time on my computer. It's 03:20. It's a voice that is neither this man or Amin. So I assume it's a guest. I quickly realize this is not an expert. This is not a journalist. This is not a player. It's not a coach. It's not a former anything. It's a caller. I'm like, you're taking a caller at the top of the hour? And like immediately, a minute had gone by.
I texted back, a correction, terrible caller.
A terrible caller. This motherfucker talked for at least 5 minutes straight.
Continuous.
No like interruptions. Then
Cory Booker?
After maybe 6 minutes, he like gets through whatever shit he was saying. By the way, the stuff he was saying was not only wrong, it was timeline incorrect. He said by now, if the Celtics had kept Ime Udoka as the coach, they would have 3 championships by now. 2 years have passed since they fired him. How the fuck is that possible? Unless maybe an NBA Cup? I don't know.
Hold on. He finishes and he's doing the caller. But after this long diatribe, in which there's never an attempt to interrupt them or like, all right, man, we get it, whatever.
Yeah.
Lets him like exhaust himself.
Like, no shit, 6 minutes. No shit, 6 minutes.
The time-honored tradition that callers do, which is I'll hang up and listen. And this guy says, don't hang up.
He asks the caller a follow-up question.
A follow-up question. And then he proceeds to talk for another 3 minutes.
Another 3 minutes. Beetle and I have tuned in at this point for a good 10 minutes and have not heard Amin utter a word. Amin's just texting us the entire time.
I'm texting the whole time.
We're having a conversation via text.
Didn't even pay attention.
Of course not.
Like, it wasn't until you texted, like, how would they have 3 championships by now?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just incredible.
Incredible.
I can't do 3 hours with him.
I can't do it.
It's just not possible.
Like I said, man, I have an ability to just shut my brain off and just float through it. All for the almighty dollar.
I know. And look, I love the almighty dollar. But knowing that it was that instead of this, I just couldn't.
Do you want to say the analogy that you said in the text?
Okay, but this can't. I don't even know this can make the cold open that goes to the Patreon. It has to be supercharged in that.
Not even the Patreon yet. Okay. The whole part of it.
So, I mean.
Dude. So I said to him, it's money, man. Like, how you gonna say no to money?
Wait, I thought the other one. Yeah.
Oh, it's because I said he reads like he's slow in Spanish.
Yeah. I said, I don't think it's enough money for that. And then I said, it would be like instead of you for 3 hours.
Is that a gong? Is that the gong from fucking a movie?
Do it again.
Had to do it, man.
Yo, when the gong went off in this movie, I lost it.
The gong? Jesus Christ.
There are so many times. It's just, look, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Is he the greatest director we've had?
Oh my God. The intro.
Why doesn't he do more?
When we see Chris Dubois for the first time, like in 1925.
I damn near shit myself. Oh my God. I yelped out loud. I woke my dog up. I just fucking lost it. I couldn't control anything. My body convulsed.
Oh shit, man.
I'm letting out noises I didn't know I could make. Like, it was just incredible. This guy's incredible.
Oh my God.
It touched you.
It touched a lot. Wonder what else he touched. At least in the first part of this movie.
Yo, don't do the show in front of the show.
Freeze well.
I feel pretty good about my stance on this movie. I haven't seen it in probably 10 years, maybe? No, less than that. No, probably like 5 years. It's probably been like 5 years. I think I watched it during the pandemic.
It's been easily a strong 20 years since I've seen this movie. The last time I saw it was right before I saw Rocky 6. I binged through them all and saw it then.
That one is...
Rocky 6? What?
Yeah.
You don't like Rocky 6?
The Mason-Dixon line?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Come on, man. Mason the Line Dixon.
Not since Union Kane has there been such a horrible, horrible name for a boxer. No.
Come on, man. Hold on.
Mason Line is not a name for one.
Wait, why am I upside down? Oh, the Dixon's on. The Dick's on my line.
I appreciate his boxer names. I'll say that. I'll save the rest for the episode.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's a great tradition in Rocky, but like all the boxers have ridiculous names.
He peaked with Apollo Creed, and it's been a disaster.
Clubber Lang's pretty good. Clubber for a boxer?
Is that his birth certificate biological name? Clubber.
Yeah, it's James Clubber Lang. His name is James Clubber Lang.
James Clubber.
There is not a chance he has a birth certificate.
Clubber Lang?
Yeah, not a chance.
Just appeared.
He wasn't born. He simply exists.
Not to do the show before doing the show, but you're wondering about names like Union Kane and Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
What's Rocky's son's name?
It's said once in the movie.
Not by his parents.
They don't know it.
Not by his parents.
They don't know it. They don't say it.
Sonny Boy.
Oh my God.
He's just the kid.
Yes.
Like he's fucking J. King.
Hey, kid. Hey, kid.
They don't know it.
The kid, the god.
They don't know where he is. They don't know who he is. Insane.
You know what he likes?
They don't know anything about him.
You know what's funny? Well, this won't make it into the notes. This will probably be in the cold open, the extended cold open. But this is how fuzzy my memory was. I thought that the plot point between Rocky and his son was that Rocky's son was gay and didn't want to get into boxing.
What?
That's what I thought. What my memory was.
Homophobia.
How do you do this every single time?
Is it because of the earring?
No. I'm just...
You remember the earring?
No, I didn't remember anything. I just remembered like the kid being like a little... And Rocky kind of be like, I don't know how to...
A little what?
I don't know how to handle this or whatever.
A little Stallone-ish? What?
Imagine my surprise.
Retroactively apologize to me for American Ninja 2 conversation, okay? I want an apology right now with your arms straight out.
Oh my God. That's when I saw the picture of the teacher. I was like, oh, wait a second. This flies in the face of a lot of circumstantial kind of evidence.
I really don't think I am taking this from internet lore or anything. I think I had this revelation on my own. I cannot wait for you to hear my theory that I just came up with on this watch about what this movie is.
CT5 Revelations.
It's what I fully believe this movie is now. I'm all in on this. I've never thought this before watching it. I've seen this movie 25 times probably.
25 times?
It used to be on all the time. I had the DVD, like I would watch it constantly.
I've watched it 3 times. I watched it, not when it came out, but like in the 90s. I watched it in 2006 or whatever when I was binging for Rocky 6. And now this viewing right here.
I mean, I'll address it later on in the episode. I have been super positive about this movie. I've never felt more vindicated in my life. The internet's been wrong about this movie for fucking ever. And we're going to fix that today.
Why didn't you just say, you go learn today, internet?
Yeah.
Why did you just do that?
Hold on, I didn't talk like that for one. I'm not Union Kane.
You go learn today, internet!
If revenge is a dish best served cold, then put on your Sunday finest. It's time to feast!